Hello, I'm City Councilor Lan Sena. We're announcing today a resolution for the small business grant. The resolution is in response to some of the challenges that the small business community shared of applying to the grant and economic development in their process to providing aid to the community. Through the first round, about 95 businesses would have been declined because they met the aggregate amount. Although priority remains to the small businesses that have the greatest need, this resolution allows for those that have gotten assistance to still qualify based on their needs. Navigating the public health emergency, adaptability is critical. I appreciate economic development in their flexibility and to the community for their patience as we hope to streamline the process to provide more assistance. And with that, I'll turn it over to our director, Jaramillo.
Thank you, Councilor Sena. And I'd like to share with those watching, on Monday, we opened applications for an additional $10 million as part of the Small Business Economic Relief Grant Program. I'd like to point out that this is another example of how Mayor Keller and this administration has really stepped up to support Albuquerque's local economy during the pandemic. And the original City Council approved resolution offered much needed relief for small businesses. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Councilors Jones and Councilor Bassan for having the foresight for introducing the resolution, and to the entire City Council for their support of this effort. And in the past few days, we have received more than 100 calls from local businesses and may have to disqualify 95 out of the 378 applications that are under review right now because they had already received funding earlier in the pandemic that put them over the initial $10,000 cap. Mayor Keller and the Economic Development Department and the entire City Council want to help as many businesses as possible. And after hearing from the community, the administration reached out to Councilor Sena and asked her to draft this amendment R-109. That amendment will allow us to do that by raising the limit from $10,000 to $20,000. And I'd like to thank you, Councilor Sena, for drafting and sponsoring this amendment. This shift is another example of how we can take community feedback and act in real time to really limit barriers to business participation. The first round of applications closes tomorrow, October 30th, but round 2 will open on November 9th. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for that, Director. And I hope that if others have more inquiries, especially of the businesses that are still applying, of what this resolution may do, again, this still needs to be acted on in council. So I hope that I can get the support of my fellow colleagues. But again, I hope that businesses can reach out to continue to apply for this grant, and hopefully council will also adapt with these changes as well. So I appreciate everyone attending and watching this, and really being flexible and patient with us as we're working to provide that those grants. So thank you so much, and thank you for all that are watching.